Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Hive Mind series. I'm your host, Ghost Fade. It's episode 6. It's the year 2349, and we're trying to recover from the botched mistake of not doing this correctly. We didn't wait for the ascension tech that gave us assimilation, and we ended up with a whole bunch of planets that had zero stability right from the start, and they were hard to hang on to. I did do some research on this, and someone did offer me a pretty interesting solution. Not really a solution, but a way to help this. And they said, take those pops and spread them out on all your other worlds. Because part of the reason that we're dealing with this low stability and the high deviancy was because we had all the cranky people on one planet at one time. So here we are. This is the one we got back, Brood Nest. I'm going to try to take care of that. Here we go with tech. Oh, 2,500. That'll be done quickly. I would like to see if we can get a Voidcraft person. We still don't have one. Okay. Of all these planets, this one doesn't have any more jobs available. This planet's going to have a ton, so we'll be moving people here. Guaram Prime, by the way, this is great. This enigmatic thing, enigmatic cache remains in an orbital system. We should make use of this as quickly as possible for research. So what I'm going to do is slap down a research lab, and I'm actually going to try to move some people from other planets to there. In fact, the Hive capital will be a good place to anywhere that I can get some people there. Like this. This is about to run out of jobs, so I can resettle some people here to Guaram. And see, tech drones. This would be great. We'll move a couple of these people. Menial drones. We can move them there. And let's see, where else has a zero jobs? We're about to have zero jobs, like this one. We could resettle a couple of these people as well to Guaram. Mining drones, maintenance drones. If we move enough people to Guaram, we can put down a couple of research labs, and we can take advantage of this bonus while it's here. So we'll do that. We'll also make a little notation there. Oops, not typing incorrectly. We'll try to do that. Try to take advantage of some of that research while we have it. At any rate, what I'd like to do is go at the Imari Commonwealth. They don't like us, and I'd like to go take them and capture them. So we're going to move this people over to here and do that. We'll go after these guys. This is the Imari Commonwealth. They have a fleet of 67,000, and they have a really strong fleet. Which means I'd either like to hire some mercenaries, which I might be able to do. Let's check that out. Let's go to the next track, see Corsairs. Hire some mercenaries. We see Armada of the Voidborn. We like those guys. It's a big armada. It's a nice fleet. It's 68,000. We're going to go over here. We're going to try to get all these back now. And we'll try to do edicts, drone campaign, learning these cost food. We'll turn those back on. Oh, terraforming gases we can turn on now. We're doing some terraforming. We should turn that back on. Because this planet, Brood Nest, we're trying to terraform. It's going to be done in 45 days in the continental world. That should improve stability soon. We knew that wasn't going to take long. Antimatter missiles, research, planet build speed. Oh, there's the battleship. We need to get that. Brood Nest switches over to continental world. 88%. Do we have to wait till the end of the month? Is it going to help stability? Oh, it's part of the problem. So we're also have this species, and they don't like that. There's 6 of them. We're assimilating them. I don't think. Can we do this? Pop consumer of goods upkeep. We're going to be assimilating them. housing usage. Can I apply that template? Can. How long would that take? 10 months. Let's see. We only have the 6 pops. We're going to assimilate those guys. And they're going to be assimilated to be part of the hive. But before then, I'd like to just species modify them so that hopefully they make brood nests a little happier of a planet. See, it's up to 39 now. See how much that keeps improving. Move our fleets over here. We're going to go to claims. We have a claim on this one. This is Imur. I'm going to come grab this from them. And we're going to grab this. Hive districts provided additional housing. I like that. So Imari Commonwealth. They have closed their borders to us. Various casus bellis on them. They don't have an independence guaranteed by the Savali mandate, really? What happens if we go to war with them? Independence guarantee. That's concerning. Okay, let's see how that affects broodness. 41%, that's better. This wears off in a long time. Stability minus 20%. Slave labor discontinued. Thanks to the discontinued use of slave labor on broodness apart, unrest is beginning to die down. Maybe now life. Technology conceived. Okay, see, so it just changed over. It got really better. That's great. I don't want slave labor. I just want to assimilate people. So, let's see. What about the Gliran commerce? They don't care. Imari Commonwealth. Oh, they're less. Former oppressor. Community member. Border friction. This empire's claims. Xenophilia. Gotta be careful about this. Independence guaranteed. Well, that's fine, because what I want to do is I just want to claim. I don't want to make them a vassal or a tributary. So. We will annihilate the others. Okay. Now, look at this. The sovereign. What? Defenders. Imari Commonwealth with the Savali mandate. Wow. Really? They did go to war. Ah, oh, that's too bad. I don't want them to go to war with us. Can we do this really, really fast then? We may have to spend more money on marauders. Fire mercenaries. The Dwemek bashers. Yeah, let's do that. Hire more mercenaries. Frenzied volunteer. Okay. Dang it, I didn't want to go to war with those guys. I thought they were our friends. Savali. They still like us, but... Brood Nest should have all of our armies embark all. But let's see if we can do this really fast. Oh, minerals. See how we got maximum food. Probably can sell more food then, can't we? Every month. Let's see. Let's take some of that food. Just outright sell it. Done, yes. Here we go. Now it's Immover. Maria, go land your armies. How many people are on there? Oh my. Okay, this is going to take a while. You get so many armies. Well, that stinks. Let's see, what do we got for science? This one?
A war breaks out.
War breaks out. So, independence declared meant all the way. Independence declared. That's what it meant. Drag embraces cybernetic. I'll leave this guy up here and ward that off from direction. Sovereignty of Zurich Perch. So we are in war with the Sovereignty of Zurich Perch, so we could go get these guys too. Claim it. We really wanted to. What's going on with all of our ships here? The thermometer from the Somela has been detected. Who did we lose? Envoy. We lost an envoy. Will be replaced. This is not good. What do we have here? 4.1k and 5.7k? Guys, yeah, you have to be orbitally bombarding this thing. Let's pound it. Is this orbital bombardment indiscriminate? Yes.
Technology conceived.
Ew.
Our void hive is under attack.
What? Oh, there we go. Over here. This is what? What? Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, that went poorly. Dang. Okay. Another bad decision. Another bad decision. Wow, they wiped those guys out. They got really strong fleets. I didn't even see that. Oh, I've made so many bad mistakes in this game. It's just embarrassing. What's the... Jeez. This is terrible. That went every wrong way that it could. That's just... Okay. Regroup. Ugh. Okay. See, and we had all this before. Form a defensive pact. Yeah, I'd love it. Thought we had a defensive pact, you jerks. You weren't supposed to side with these guys. You were not supposed to side with these punks down here. Man, that was really irritating. Well, fine. Gosh. It's just irritating. Lost the war. We lost Hanam. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get myself in trouble against that. How did the Savali Mandate get so friggin' tough? Fleet power equivalent? That's a bunch of BS. They were clearly overwhelming compared to us. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even close. And I don't know. I don't know how you make that. I don't know how they calculate that. That seems not correct at all. Alright. Well, away we go then. Gotta take care of the worlds we got, I guess. Our I'm frustrated by that. That's aggravating. This has been without a doubt the most frustrating faction I've ever come up with. I thought it would actually be really, really cool to play, and instead it's been nothing short of annoying. This is not the way I like to do. This isn't set up to handle the way I like to play the game. It's not efficient. Because the way I like to play the game the way I like to play the game is actually to vassalize people and then integrate them. I thought a hive mind would be a really cool way to do that, but it's not, and now I'm in this position where it's just 5,000. How did they get 5,000 garrison on this planet? I don't understand that. That's like not right. That's not right. Something about that is completely wrong. It's just not right. So
Technology conceived.
I'm just kind of blown away by all this because it just doesn't. I don't know how you get 5,000 on a planet. I mean, even if you're, I don't get that. So these guys, how many do they have? Veer's Haunt. I can't see. Great. And I lost the research. Just beyond frustrated right now. Beyond frustrated. It's not letting me do what I want to do. So when that happens, I'm just gonna have to adapt. Alright. Maybe the thing to do is not worry about their planets and start slowly taking up all of this. What is this? The Star Dynasty of so-and-so? What are they? Star Dynasty of so-and-so. They're pathetic. Are they guaranteed? They're not guaranteed independence by anybody. Okay, well that helps. Auto curating. Starbase capacity. Admin capacity. Fleet limit. Dean Warrior Army. Well, apparently I'm gonna need that. I also want that regenerative issue. Created this mess over here, and it's just frustrating. This place still needs jobs. Okay, let's keep doing this then. Build that, build this. I don't want to move. Rudeness. Business materialistic ethics attraction. That'll go away. Let's start building more of this. Oh, clone vat. Put that up to the top. Oh, and I needed to start building. Start building some other things. Let's see. Thor is one of our research. Very research. I wanted to take my construction craft and start building habitats. Darn it. Any ship. Can you build a habitat? Yes. Over who? Great. Over that one. Start building. We gotta start getting habitats set up for all the refineries. You should go back here. Go back home. These guys have been a thorn in my side since the beginning, and now we're in this situation, and it's just like, ugh. Just makes me want to go, ugh. Planetary contract ends. Let them go. We don't need them because they've been kind of sucky, actually. They got smoked. Got absolutely smoked. I didn't have any of my edicts on, which I'm sure didn't help, but dang, we absolutely got smoked with those guys. They were speed bumps. So we'll just work on this, getting things built quickly. In this case, we got more research than we have mining. I'm going to change this to a tech world. Tarak. So what I want to know is there's got to be an option to put energy grid on here. There has to be an option for a Ministry of Production or something that adds 15% to these things, I would think. When this is still up here, and how long? It's got 425 days. Where's it at? Oh, right there. You go do that, then you're close. And we're back up and
our swarms is strengthened.
might as well. We got one more starbase that we can build somewhere, so we might as well get busy building that somewhere. Upgrade those and get some more minerals. This is the big thing that, I mean, more alloys. That's the big thing right now, is we need to start getting our alloys up. Oh, you want something, we'll give you food as tribute. Don't need to be going to war routers right now. Can't even squash these guys.
Technology conceived.
Okay, we've maxed out money. Particle it. Leaned out for the battleship. Let's invest it then. What are we low on? Those. That works.
Technology conceived.
I need a couple more of these constructors. Advanced railgun, mineral purification hubs. That's the upgrade. Mining station output's cheap. That'd be nice to have. Let's do that. Looking at leaders. Do we have a voidcraft? What do I have over here? Extra governors? We're going to delete him because we don't need him. This one is shipbuilding. In that case, naval capacity plus 30, yes, please. Prime doesn't seem to be as much of an issue anymore, so I'm going to replace it with this person. Rudeness, it knocks it down to 51, but okay with that. A bunch of jobs there. Minerals continue to be used, I mean surplus. Reason is because we just don't have enough people making alloys yet. We'll get there. 24 jobs there, 3 jobs there. So let's see about decisions. Mastery of nature. Okay, so have all these to spend. And the planetary prospecting is a one-time thing as well. random features. That seems to go hand in hand very nicely with Mastery of Nature. Okay, all those things are good. Get some more ships. Get ourselves like a third fleet, and then I think just claim a bunch of this stuff over here. By taking this, these are all easy systems to grab that don't require us to take over one of their planets of 8 zillion defense armies. Senate has voted and failed on a resolution minor economic sanction. Thor actually has peoples. Let's resettle some of you to somewhere that has a lot of jobs. Asked to be their vassal, the Gliran Commerce League is in need of military sponsor to defend us from hostile competitors. In exchange for your protection, the Gliran Commerce League will become your vassal state. Awesome. So where are they? Gliran Commerce League right there. Yes, we'll agree. We'll take them as our vassal. Be our vassal for 10 years and then we can integrate them. Gliran Commerce League. That's cool. I like that. Trabur, we can resettle some of you guys to places that need jobs like Guadam. Somewhere else that's got a lot of jobs. There, still have a lot of jobs there. Build up the planets we have. That's what we gotta do. Clone vats, yes, turn that on. And the other one that I forgot to.
Technology.
Oh no, I built that one right there. Spawning pool. Technology conceived. What do we got? Plasma thrusters, kinetic batteries, antimatter missiles.
Technology conceived.
Be able to build ourselves battleships real soon. Climate restoration allows us to terraform ecologically devastated world. But right now, naval capacity. Instead, now we can build a battleship. Stalwart Spearfish. No. But let's do this. Yep. Particle Lance. And then what I like to have is a mix here. 2 of these guys and a bunch of neutron launchers. They're awesome. As many of those as I can get. They steal armor. We'll do this. We're gonna get stay at long range and fire your long range weapons, and if anybody gets close, beat the hell out of them with the other thing. Okay, so we're gonna call this B Lance because it's the particle lance on it. So there's that. The cruiser has this. We'll get. Oh yeah, I know what I want. I want to make one of these. Cruiser armor hull, because that's what these do. You can see the massive damage there. 50% to armor and 75% to damage to the hull. Those are nice. We just got to get some bigger fleets and then we can what's in here. Take this. Emura is the capital, was the capital of this whole coalition of Emur Empire. The coalition of Emur now is still cranky at us. Their fleet power is inferior, it says. They were the capital and they're not anymore. So coalition of Emur, what's it say about them? They have at war with the next awareness. Rivaled by, has research agreement, is a migration treaty. They don't have a defensive pact with anybody. And we built a habitat, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to colonize the habitat. I'm gonna call I always do this with my names. Hab A, Hab B, Hab C. Make that easy. You are in that system. Okay, you can do this. Habitat, what I need? I need more allies. More alloys. Okay, well what we can do is we have a bunch of money, so we can buy some of this. Let's take one of these guys, build a habitat here, right on that planet, and then let's take the other one, send him over to somewhere else like Thor, and we'll have him build the other habitat. We just got to start building habitats. I turn them into refineries. That's what I like to do with them. Let's see. Mineral purification plant. Build a bunch of jobs so we can move people over there. Can you start on next one? Yes, right there. Build that. Great. More habitats. You guys, we need, let's see. We need more space in our fleet size. We can upgrade and really make progress. A new nest, great, yes, go get that habitat. The new Mystic Order. They want to give us, what? They give us a bunch of money for alloys. That's a no-go. I think, safe to say. We get some influence back up. Okay, so you guys have what? You got Sentinel Post, resettle. Settle some people. Food Nest has a bunch of jobs.
Our construction is complete.
Put those people on Brood Nest. One man's trash. Put the sun's. Let's see. Brood Nest doing very well. We need the food processing facility on here. Green dude. We need to recruit a green dude. Oh, and we also need this. Who died? An envoy? No, a scientist on this ship died. Hey, Voidcraft! Awesome. Subjugate integration begin for those other people. Technology, yes, go. Voidcraft. What that? That's how you get Megastruck. Go back to our science ship. We'll say, I know, you were working on this research.
Conceived.
Tachyon Lance. What do we want? Monthly energy credits 5% or complex drone output. Either one of those. Good. We'll take the drone output because we're not hurting for credits right this second. Not that 5% makes a big difference because it kind of doesn't. Let's see. Alloy. Need a lot of alloy.
A new nest is born.
Sell this. Let's buy some more alloy. New nest is born. Great. Okay. Let's build this and then start building things that we don't have a lot of. Rare crystals, slam and jam, and this becomes a refinery world. Tab A. A little bit of, it's low stability. Why is the stability so low on the, because the habitability isn't very good, I guess, but also because we're short amenities. Hopefully habitation district will fix that. That's really low stability.
Technology conceived.
What if the first thing show us your wares, New Mystic Order? No. What if the first thing we build here is Sentinel Post? Spawn defense armies and we don't have any deviancy though. There's just nothing else I can do other than providing maintenance drone jobs. Go back to synthetic crystal plants. Alright. Swarm missiles. 5,000 antimatter missiles. Destroyer build speed. Let's go back to the lab for a second. What is this? Reactor district? Tech drone jobs and housing +3. Or we could just do these, and these provide housing and maintenance drone jobs, which provide amenities. I may just do this. Let's build a couple of those and see what happens. I may change the way I build those. Drone learning. Don't need that. Don't need terraforming gases. Everything else is fine. Vault to land clearance we don't need. And we have people. We're unemployed. Let's put them to work. Here's what we're gonna do. 2 more of those. 1 more housing district. So Bulba. Let's take some of your people and resettle them to somewhere they can be more useful. Anywhere. Some research. Waram says, hey, build that. Peace. Oh. Peace sells. Who's buying? This is another one of those worlds where I'm going to have more than enough housing. I think I can afford to take
Technology conceived.
these and build that. Add some mining to that world. Get it. Fleet command limit. Yes, please turn that up. Low stability on the habitat. Okay, so the habitat is like really saying, hey, we don't have enough amenities. So let's take
Technology conceived.
a couple of people from there and move them to the hab. Really, what I can see what the hive mind is lacking here. Mineral purification hubs. What the hive mind is lacking is, since they need amenities, they don't have any way to generate them. They don't have like a movie theater full of theaters. They can't get it that way. So this is a constant struggle to get these amenities. It's interesting because the only other thing I could find is these resource silos, because they provide 1 maintenance drone job. 1 maintenance drone job. Maybe I'll put a resource silo on every planet. See how that helps. Resource silo. Let's see about that. Maybe that extra job will make a difference, because I don't want to burn all these districts here when I've got jobs districts is what I really want.
Technology conceived.
Fleet command limit. Great. Let's see. Let's get the Gene Warrior army going. Logistics office. What else do these have? Just resource silos. That's probably good where that's at. You can upgrade them to citadels later. Okay, now our fleets can be adjusted. This one, what is this? Frigate, Lancer class. Raider, cruiser, wood chimney. This looks correct, and this looks correct. What was that other fleet that this game? Somewhere. Grab that and those. do it. And we need more admin capacity. Okay, broodness. Start thinking about, oh, let's see what do you got here, buddy. Admin stuff on this one down at the bottom. Synaptic nodes. Exploring the habitat complete. Great. Okay. Let's go to that one. Right there. Colonize that one. Tab B. Right now, just dock. We got 3 habs basically. Be a good start. What is it? Minor administrative sanctions, empires that are denounced. Administrative capacity minus 10%, diplomatic influence cost. Sure, we'll support them. The Thor 2 habitat complete. That, call it Hab C.
Our swarms is strengthened.
Jump, drive, travel. Okay. This world, then, everybody can get a synaptic node. Places like this. See, look, he's got. The only way to really fix this is go into population and say, hey, need more people for maintenance drones. Move some people around then. For that, what's cheap? So which world is having low stability? That one. Tarak Prime. You can have some people on Tarak. Still isn't enough, is it? It's just like, so we'll build that other hive districts. This is a sucky thing about Hive Mind. I'm not liking this at all. Look at this. Not liking that at all. And we've even adjusted our species and said, have we adjusted amenities? Is there a way to adjust amenities? Because if we said pop housing usage, and is there one from amenity? Oh, habitability plus 30%. That costs 4. Food from livestock, yeah, great. Defense, army, pop housing usage. Amenities from jobs plus 20%. We need that really badly. Unity from jobs, I'm not as concerned about. Amenities from jobs, yes. If we get rid of this, we can get this. Habitability plus 30%, resources from jobs plus 5. Let's do this. This now gives us pop growth speed plus 10%, amenities from jobs. We're going to do that, and we're going to apply that template. It's going to take a while, but I have a feeling that's going to be really important to our empire to switch it up like that. Low stability again. Okay, synchronicity. Oh, yeah, and we get what? An ascension perk? Alright. Well, the ones I want are still down here. I want hive worlds. We need climate restoration. We had a chance to get that, and we did. We'll save it. I want galactic wonders and master builder. So, Hab B. You need this. Refinery station.
Technology conceived.
Let's give you something. gases are important, so let's do that. Swarmer missiles, cruiser hit points, Gauss cannon. Tab C is getting built. You guys can wait around. I want some influence. I want a whole bunch of influence because what I want to do is come in here, claim all this stuff over here, and I want to start pinching these guys back. Here, what is this? The Tyranki. I want to pinch it off to here at Esmike, and then I want to take the Star Dynasty of Heavenly Eyrie. Star Dynasty of Heavenly Eyrie is no defensive pacts with anybody, and they only have the 2 colonies. They're pathetic. So then we can take them. Then we can worry about getting the rest of this in this direction. Take this big old node over here and kind of shut these guys off to this part of the wheel. Let's do that. Yeah, and right away there's low stability on this planet. So great. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Low stability from the get-go. Don't like it. I'm not a fan of that. That's just playing as a hive mind and having that happen. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So it doesn't seem like I have any real remedies for how to fix that. I set default rights for my people. Living standards. Identity, sublimation, happiness, minus 50%. Drone. I see I can't change that. Full citizenship. Drone. Identity, species becoming one with the unified mind. We already are. They're drones. Military service, population controls, migration controls, slavery. It's just nothing we can do. I don't see anything there that can help us with happiness. All I can hope is that at the end of species modification, get more amenities and it fixes some of our problems here. We have an unemployed person here, and we have plenty of housing. So let's add tech drone. Oh, and we're losing food. That's what you want to see, is your empire. Feed the peoples. Buy some of this. That'll work. Should just set up some automated trades for that. Let's do this. This costs about 100.
A war breaks out.
So we should be able to do even better than that. Yeah, that drops us down to 200 at the end of the month. We should be able to go like this. We should be able to do that. Low stability. Tab C, we know. Do this. See, and there's no even decision we can go there. This is... What's this do? Provides +5 stability. Resources from jobs reduced and pop growth. For +5 stability? Come on, man. See, that hab's finally working. It all has to do with their amenities. Man, they got amenities, they're good. They don't, kind of screwed. And so what you're seeing here is, look at this. The stability is tied to the amenities, and the amenities are directly tied to one of only 2 things that you have any control over, which is habitation districts. So if you want to provide these jobs, to provide amenities, to keep stability up, you have to spend your districts on habitation districts, which means not as many job districts, which means punk. That's what it means. That's what it tells me. So now I have all this housing. I've all that housing, and I've barely got enough amenities to handle. I would say to Paradox, playing this sort of hive mind is just, it needs a little tweaking. I don't want to say it's broken. I want to say it needs a little tweaking. It would help to have some tweaking. So let's see about, yeah, let's upgrade that one, and then let's see about where to put another one of these. I'd like to get a third fleet up there, and to do that I really need to use my last star base here. What's this? This is, that can be upgraded. It's over here, Terra. Garum. And is there, do I have a nebula anywhere? I do, right here. Right there, I think a nebula refinery. Not that a nebula refinery adds a lot, but do that. Place, go here to Zabalba.
Technology conceived.
Mega cannon. Okay. So who needs jobs? Oh, you guys need jobs. Great. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Got that, and you got the food one. So start building up. Synchronicity, the last one. What's synchronicity offer us? Leader lifespan, leader upkeep, synapse drone. Oh, so synapse drones produce 2 amenities. Well, that could help. That might be the first thing we have to take. Eborland, it's building alloy factories, and then it's actually going to need to build some more after that because the pop's growing. Broods have A has room to grow. So let's see, how are we doing up here? More rare crystals. Put rare crystals on there. And oh, our Empire Sprawl finally. 707 out of 506, that's nice. I like that. Anchorage, that's all we're gonna do. $729 influence. We're gonna start to make some claims.
Technology conceived.
After we do our technology. Let's see, tachyon sensors. Let's make claims. 50 for that one. 75 for that one. That one. 35 for that. That. 100 for that one. 100 for that one, and 125 for that one. And we can get that. Alright, we need a little bit more, and we can take Esmike. That was our plan last time. That was our plan. Alright. I like all of that. Tab C is going to need another job. Tab C, you can have all the exotic gas refiners. And we have a bunch of this. We can do upgrades and add the rest of the ships. One fleet should be powerful enough, I would think, to go in here and grab all of this and then status quo and end it. So that's what we're gonna hope for. Yeah, you're gonna want to choose these because you're gonna want those extra jobs for all those amenities.
Our construction is complete.
How are we looking? Still got a ways to go for that. I'm waiting to fill this up with the thing that adds 15% to this, but I don't know if the hives have access to it. It's called a Ministry of Production for everybody else, but it might not be available to the hives. We're gonna find out. And let's see. Oh, so we're buying that, and how much are we buying? We're buying a lot, and we're still. Let's see how that works out. Into that month. 411 for energy credits right now, and a 425. We're buying a lot. Okay, let's keep going then. These. Might be able to buy a whole bunch of these per month. That'll be great. That'll help us boost our armies quickly.
Technology conceived.
Tachyons such as exploit resource. Okay. Still making 341. Okay, well. That takes about 300 off. That's the price. This is nice. I like this. Selling a bunch of those, buying a bunch of that, still getting 160 a month. The economy here, it's working without trade even. I think I needed 165 influence to claim this down here. Oh no, I needed 125. Okay. How are you doing? You need an admiral. Who I got? Sensor, yeah, let's do him. Upgrade, and we get the Star Dynasty of Heavenly Area. We're coming for you, so you can be as upset as you want. So what I'm going to do is move these guys to here, and then we're going to start coming for you. These guys are going to hang out here. Now, what is this? Wild Club Ordinance. We have a bunch of money too, so we can also go to these guys. They're not as useful as I'd like them to be, but we're gonna pay for it anyways. I'll buy all 3 of his fleets from him. Do that. Let's do this then. Down here. Is that all of them? That's all of them. You guys get down there. Change these.
Our construction is complete.
So at the end of this episode here, well, at the start of the next episode, then we'll get ready and we'll go to war. This should be fun. Hopefully it's not as disastrous as our last attempt. We want to make sure to check these guys. Coalition of Imra. Let's make sure they're at war with the Nex. They don't have a defensive pact with anybody. So we're going to be at, what is that thing they got there? Pan-Galactic Defense League. Oh, they're in a federation. The Imperial Hisma planets. Up there. Okay, I don't think that they're going to be able to get down here and harass us before we can actually claim and get what we want. That's what we're going to hope. So folks, I'm going to end this episode here. As always, if you guys dig it, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you like the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you're the kind of person who likes to support a Patreon, the link's down there in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Learning a lot with the Hive Mind.